Hello, this is Janila, the person behind Crafty Crochet Castle, and in this video I'll show you the pattern to crochet the Teacher Gnome Jar Cozy. This set has a male and a female gnome. The male gnome has this trim to his hat and has a beard as his facial details, and the women gnome has a little wavy trim on the hat and has braided hair. This set would make lovely gifts for teachers and would be great as classroom decors. And these have a little secret as well. Once when you unscrew the cap, have a little storage inside. I would rate the difficulty of this pattern as intermediate. I hope you will crochet this along with me. Snow measures about 6 inches wide including the arms and is about 10.5 inches long. Here I have a little gauge swatch. It has 5 rows of 7 half double crochet each and it measures 2 inches by 2 inches. Make sure to attain this gauge in your hook size before you proceed to the project. This would ensure that our finished project is of the same size and it fits inside the mason jar comfortably. I have attained this gauge using a 5mm crochet hook. For this project, I'm using worsted weight yarn. This is 100% acrylic yarn in off-white, black, yellow, white, pink and gray, and I'm using a 5mm crochet hook. You can choose a hook size according to the gauge. You would also need yarn needle, scissors, stitch marker, some polyfill stuffing, and a mason jar. This is 16 fluid ounce regular mouth glass mason jar with lid. You would also need a pet brush and a hot glue gun. The details of these materials are in the description box below. Now let us crochet the hat for our teacher gnome. So to start off, I'll take my black yarn. I will do a magic circle. To do a magic circle, I'm going to take my yarn like this and wrap it around 2 fingers. Next, I'm going to cross it over at the point where both the yarn meets and I'm going to pinch over here. I'll carefully take my fingers out, insert my hook through this little loop, yarn over and bring a loop. So now I'm going to carefully take out my fingers and hold everything in place over here. So now we have a loop on the hook. I'll yarn over the yarn that is coming from the skein and pull through the loop on the hook. So this is how we do a magic circle. If you find it hard to do a magic circle, you can also do chain 2 and work all your stitches in the second chain from the hook. So this ring is adjustable. Now let's work on round 1. For round 1, I will do chain 2. To do a chain, I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. So there I've made 1 chain. Now I'll make 1 more chain over here. The chain 2 in this pattern at the beginning of each round does not count as a stitch in any round. So now let's work our round 1 stitches. So I will do 6 half double crochet inside the ring. To do a half double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook inside the ring, yarn over and bring a loop. So now I'll have a total of 3 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. So there we have made our very first half double crochet. I'll make 5 more half double crochet in here so that we have a total of 6 half double crochet for round 1. So after completing 6 half double crochet, I'm gonna pull this tail. See how my ring is getting closed up? So that's how you close a magic circle. To finish round 1, I'm going to join with a slip stitch. So I'll be doing the slip stitch on top of the chain 2 that we made earlier during the start of the round. To do a slip stitch, I'm gonna insert my hook inside the chain, that is the second chain. I'm going to yarn over and bring a loop through the stitch and through the loop on the hook. So there we have completed our round 1. Now let's work on round 2. For round 2, I'll be doing chain 2. Now in my next stitch, I will do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So here is 1 half double crochet and another half double crochet worked in the same stitch. In my next stitch, I will do 1 half double crochet. So this is the repeat pattern for the round. The repeat pattern would be 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. I'll be repeating it one more time for this round. This round 2 will have a total of 9 half double crochet. So after you complete 9 half double crochet, I'm going to join in top of chain 2 with a slip stitch, just like how we did in round 1. So this is how the tip of our pencil begins to look. Now we are going to work third round in black as well. So I will do chain 2, and this time in my next stitch I will do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. And in the next 2 stitches I'll be working 1 half double crochet each. So here is 1 half double crochet in the next stitch and 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. The repeat pattern is 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. I'll be repeating this pattern one more time. This round will have a total of 12 half double crochet. At the end of the round, I'll be joining with a slip stitch in top of chain 2. So here we have completed the pencil tip portion of our pencil. Here you can change the yarn color to a wood color. So you can finish off over here and then attach the new yarn and start working on the other color, or you can change the yarn color in any of your preferred method. Finish off the yarn. I'm gonna simply leave some tail and trim off the yarn. Next I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook all the way through and tighten this up. So there I have completed round 3 and finished up this yarn. Here I'll be attaching a new color yarn. So now I'm going to attach off-white yarn to the last stitch of round 3. So before that I will do a slip knot in this yarn. And I'm gonna take my hook off. So now I'm gonna insert my hook inside the last stitch of round 3 and then inside the slip knot. Once when I have the slip knot, I'm going to bring the knot to the other side and yarn over and pull through. So there I have attached the new yarn. Now let's begin working on round 4. For round 4, I will start off with chain 2 and I will do 2 half double crochet in my next stitch. Now in the next 3 stitches, I'll be working 1 half double crochet each. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. The repeat pattern would be 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. I'll be repeating this one more time for this round. This round will have a total of 15 half double crochet. At the end of this round, I will join with a slip stitch in top of chain 2. This is my first chain and this is my second chain. Here I'll be inserting my hook and I will do a slip stitch here. Now let's work on round 5. For round 5, I will start off with chain 2. I will do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. There's 1 half double crochet in the same stitch. There's another half double crochet in the same stitch. Now in the next 4 stitches, I'll be working 1 half double crochet each. So I made 4 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So this would be the repeat pattern for the round. The repeat pattern is 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. I'll be repeating this pattern one more time for this round, and this round will have a total of 18 half double crochet. At the end of the round, I'll be joining with a slip stitch in top of the second chain over here. Now let's work on round 6. For round 6, I will do chain 2 and I will do 2 half double crochet in my very next stitch. Followed by 1 half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this will be the repeat pattern for the round. This round will have a total of 21 half double crochet. After completing the repeat pattern, I'm going to join on top of the chain 2 with a slip stitch. Now let's work our last round in this off-white color. For this round, I'll start off with chain 2. In my very next stitch, I will do 2 single crochet. To do a single crochet, I'm going to insert my hook inside the stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. I'll have 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. So this is 1 single crochet. I will do 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. Now I will do single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So here's 1 single crochet and here's another single crochet. So now I will do a double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So to do a double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook inside the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. So I'll have a total of 3 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll have 2 loops remaining on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. So this stitch is called as the double crochet. I'll do 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches as well. So now I will follow the repeat pattern. This is the repeat pattern. So the repeat pattern is 2 single crochet in my next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, followed by 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. I'll repeat this pattern one last time for this round. So now we are back to the beginning of our round over here. You can also use stitch marker to mark the end or beginning of each round. A stitch marker looks like this, and when you attach this, you can easily find the beginning or end of each round. We are going to change our color. You can either use the previous method to change the color, or I'll show you how to change the color. To end the round, we are going to join with a slip stitch. So now I'm going to insert my hook inside the second chain over here, and now I'm going to bring my new yarn over here. The new yarn is yellow yarn. I'm going to place it here. So instead of finishing this stitch with the previous yarn, I'm going to hold my new yarn like this and yarn over, and I will bring it through the stitch and loop on the hook. So once when you have the yarn here, I'm going to pull tight to make sure all the stitches secure. I'm going to trim off the other old yarn, and if you would like, you can secure it with a knot in here. This is completely optional. So there we have changed our yarn. Now let's work on round 8. For round 8 I will do chain 2, and now in my very next stitch I will do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. One double crochet in the next 2 stitches. I will do a half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So here's 1 single crochet, my second single crochet, and my third single crochet, and I will do a half double crochet in the next stitch. So here this is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. The repeat pattern would be a 2 double crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, a half double crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, a half double crochet in the next stitch. So this repeat pattern will be repeated one more time over here. So do you see how we have formed this beautiful wavy structure over here? This is how a pencil will look when we sharpen it. So I've tried to recreate that look over here. After completing the last stitch in our repeat pattern, we have a chain 2 over here. So this is my first chain and this is my second chain. So here I will do a slip stitch to complete this round. So there we have completed round 8. This round 8 will have a total of 27 stitches. Now let's work on round 9. For round 9 I will do chain 2. I will do 2 half double crochet in my very next stitch over here. And now I will work 1 half double crochet in the next 8 stitches. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. I'll be repeating this pattern 2 more times for this round, and I'll meet you at the end of the last repeat pattern. So here I have completed the repeat pattern 2 more times. Now I'm going to join with a slip stitch in top of chain 2. This round will have a total of 30 half double crochet. Now let's work on round 10. For round 10 I will do chain 2 again, and I will do 2 half double crochet in my very next stitch. and I will do 1 half double crochet in the next 9 stitches. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. I'll repeat this pattern 2 more times until I meet the end of the round over here, and I'll meet you at this point. After completing the repeat pattern for round 10, I'm going to join in top of chain 2 with a slip stitch. This round 10 will have a total of 33 half double crochet. Now for the next 2 rounds, which is round 11 and round 12, I'll be following the same pattern. The pattern would be a chain 2 followed by 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. So I will do 1 half double crochet in every stitch around, and at the end of the round I will be joining in top of this chain 2 with a slip stitch. So I'll be repeating the same pattern for round 11 and 12, and I will meet you at the end of round 12. After completing round 12, our pencil looks like this. Now let's work on round 13. For round 13, I will do chain 2, and for this entire round, we'll be working on the front loops only. So normally when we are working a stitch, we would be inserting a hook inside like this. So it is in the shape of a V. The stitch in the front is called as the front loop, and the stitch in the back is the back loop. So for this entire round, we'll be inserting like this, avoiding the stitch at the back, and we'll be working our stitches over here. So now in my next stitch, I'll be working 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So because we're working in the front loop only, we will have a ridge on the wrong side. So now in my next 10 stitches, I'll be working 1 half double crochet each in the front loop only. So this is the repeat pattern for the round. So because we worked in the front loop only, we have the ridge formed on the inner side, and this is how our work would look. I'll be repeating this pattern 2 more times to complete this round, and I'll meet you at the end of the round over here. After completing the last stitch in the round, I'm going to join on top of the chain 2 with a slip stitch. Round 13 will have a total of 36 half double crochet worked in the front loop only. So we have this ridge over here. Now let's work on round 14. For round 14, I will do chain 2. This time I'll be working on both the loops over here. So I will do 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. This round will have a total of 36 half double crochet. So I'll be working 1 half double crochet in this entire round, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. To complete this round, I'm going to do a slip stitch in top of chain 2. So there we have completed 14 rounds. Now let us crochet round 15. This pattern is for the hat of a man gnome. In this round, I'll be doing chain 1, and then I will do a reverse single crochet or a crab stitch. To do a reverse single crochet, I'm going to insert my hook in the stitch to your right, and then I'll yarn over and pull up a loop. So now I'll have 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. It's like a single crochet, but we are doing in the other side. Normally we'll be working on this side around, but here we'll be working on the other side. So this stitch is called as the crab stitch. This forms a beautiful edging to this portion of our project. So I'll be repeating this for this entire round, and at the end of the round I will join with a slip stitch and finish it off. I'll meet you after I complete all the stitches in this round. After completing the last stitch in round 15, I'm going to join with a slip stitch and finish off over here. To finish it off, I'm going to trim the tail. Next, I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook all the way through and tighten this up. There we have completed the hat for our man gnome. For the hat of a women gnome, the patterns for round 1 to 14 remains the same as that of the hat for the man gnome. Now let's work on round 15. For round 15, I will do a slip stitch in my next stitch. And I will do 3 half double crochet in my next stitch. So here's 1 half double crochet, here's the second half double crochet, and here's the third half double crochet in the same stitch. After completing this, I will do a slip stitch in my next stitch. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the last round. So the repeat pattern would be a slip stitch in the next stitch, followed by 3 half double crochet in the next stitch, and a slip stitch in the next stitch. So I'll be repeating this pattern around this hat, and I will meet you after I complete the last repeat pattern. After completing the repeat pattern for the last time, our hat looks like this. Now we can finish off over here, leaving a tail, and we can weave the tail in. So there we have completed the hat for our women teacher gnome. Now let us crochet the body of our teacher's gnome, which is also going to be the jar cozy. For that, I'm taking my pink yarn. I'll start off with a magic circle, followed by chain 2 and 12 half double crochet inside the ring. For the pattern of the jar cozy, we'll be working in rounds, and we'll be joining at the end of each round. The beginning chain 2 at the start of each round does not count as a stitch. After completing 12 half double crochet, pull the tail to close the opening and join in top of the second chain with a slip stitch. So there we have completed one round. Now let's start working on round 2. For round 2, I will do chain 2. In this round, we'll be increasing. So in every stitch around, I'll do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So here's my first stitch. I'll do 1 half double crochet in here and a second half double crochet in the same stitch. So this is the pattern I'll be repeating for the entire round. I'll be doing 2 half double crochet in every stitch around. Round 2 will have a total of 24 half double crochet. After completing 24 half double crochet, once again I'm going to join on top of this chain 2 with a slip stitch to complete our round 2. Now let's work on round 3. For round 3 I'll do chain 2 again, and now in my next stitch I will do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So here's my next stitch. I will do 1 half double crochet and a second half double crochet in here. Now in my next stitch I will do 1 half double crochet. So here we have a pattern. The pattern is 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for all the stitches in the round. So I'll be repeating 2 half double crochet in my next stitch and 1 half double crochet in the next stitch for the remainder of the stitches, and I will meet you after I complete the last repeat pattern. You can also use a stitch marker to mark the end of each round. I'll meet you after I complete the stitches. Round 3 will have a total of 36 half double crochet, and at the end of the last repeat pattern I'm going to join in top of chain 2 with a slip stitch. Now let's work on round 4. For round 4 we'll be working in the back loops only. So normally when we're working a stitch we'll be inserting a hook in the stitch like this. That is in both the stitches. It's in the shape of a V. This stitch over here, this is the front loop, and this stitch over here is the back loop. So for the entire round we'll be working in the back loops only. So before I begin my round I will do chain 2 here, and I will do 1 half double crochet in every stitch around for this entire round, but worked in the back loops only. Here I will work 1 half double crochet in all the stitches in the back loop only. So by working in the back loop only, we have this beautiful ridge over here. This is what will separate the base of our jar cozy to the sides of our jar cozy. So I'll be repeating this pattern, that is 1 half double crochet in the back loop only for all the stitches in the round, and I'll meet you when I'm at the last stitch over here. After completing 36 half double crochet worked in the back loops only, I'll be joining in the top of the chain 2 with a slip stitch. Now for the next 2 rounds, which is round 5 and 6, I'll be following the same pattern. The pattern would be chain 2 and 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. At the end of the round, I'll be joining with a slip stitch on top of chain 2. So each round will have a total of 36 half double crochet. So this is what we'll be doing for the round. 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. So I'll be repeating this for 2 rounds, and I'll meet you at the end of round 6. Here I have completed round 6 and I'm yet to join with a slip stitch. So for round 7 and 8 we'll be working in gray color. So to change my color over here, I'm going to do a slip stitch where I'll be changing the color. So I'll be inserting my hook in the second chain, and instead of yarning over and finishing it with the present color, I'm going to take the new color, which is going to be the gray. I'm going to hold it over here and yarn over and bring through the stitch and on the loop on the hook. Now I'm going to tighten this up so everything stays in place, and you can secure it with a knot on the inside. So there we have changed color. So we would begin our stitch like how we would normally do, and then we would finish it up with using the new color yarn. There are other methods to change color as well. You can choose your most preferred method. Now let's work on round 7 and 8, which is 2 rounds, and I'll be following the same pattern. The pattern would be chain 2 and a half double crochet in every stitch around. At the end of the round, I'll be joining with a slip stitch on top of chain 2, and each round would have a total of 36 half double crochet. So this is the same repeat pattern as the previous 2 rows, and I will meet you after I complete 2 rounds, that is round 7 and 8 in gray color. At the end of round 8, I'll join on top of chain 2 with a slip stitch, and here I'll be changing my yarn color to yellow. Now for the next 3 rounds, which is round 9, 10 and 11, I'll be following the same pattern in yellow. The pattern is chain 2 followed by 1 half double crochet in every stitch around, and at the end of the round I will join on top of this chain 2 with a slip stitch. Each round would have a total of 36 half double crochet. And I will meet you at the end of round 11 with 3 rounds of the same repeat pattern in yellow. So this is how our project would look at the end of round 11. Now let's work on round 12. For round 12, I'll start off with chain 2 followed by a half double crochet 2 together. To do a half double crochet 2 together, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. So instead of completing this half double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have a total of 5 loops on the hook worked across 2 stitches in the bottom. So now I'll yarn over and pull through all 5 loops at once. So this stitch is called as the half double crochet 2 together. We are finishing up 2 stitches as one. So now in my next 10 stitches, I'll work 1 half double crochet each. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. So the repeat pattern would be a half double crochet 2 together followed by 1 half double crochet in the next 10 stitches. So I'll be repeating this pattern 2 more times around over here, and at the end of the round I'll join on top of chain 2 with a slip stitch. This round 12 will have a total of 33 stitches. I'll meet you after I complete this round. Now let's work on round 13. For round 13 I will do chain 2, and now I'll be following the repeat pattern. So the repeat pattern would be a half double crochet 2 together, followed by 1 half double crochet in the next 9 stitches. So I'll be repeating this pattern 2 more times for this round, and at the end of the round I'll join in top of this chain 2 with a slip stitch, and I'll meet you after completing this round. This round will have a total of 30 stitches. Now we are at the last round over here. So here I will do chain 1 and I will do a reverse single crochet around. To do a reverse single crochet, I will insert my hook in the previous stitch over here, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I'll have 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So this stitch is also called as the crab stitch. Normally when we're working our stitches, we'll be working around this side, but for this round we'll be working in the other direction. So I will do 1 reverse single crochet in every stitch around. By doing this, we have this beautiful edging to this portion of our project. I'll be repeating this pattern for all the stitch in this round, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. After completing the last stitch in this round, I'm going to turn my project over and I will join over here in top of the chain one with a slip stitch and finish it off. So here I have completed the body portion for our gnome. Now let us crochet the nose. For that I'm taking my off-white yarn here. I'll start my round one by doing a magic circle and 6 single crochet inside the ring. To do a single crochet, I'll insert my hook inside the ring, yarn over and bring up a loop. I have 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. This stitch is called as the single crochet. Now I'll do 5 more single crochet in here so that we have a total of 6 single crochet for round 1. For the pattern of the nose, we'll be working in rounds and I'm not going to join at the end of each round unless I mention it. So now let's close the magic circle and we can begin working on round 2. If you would like to mark the last stitch of the round with a stitch marker, you can do so at this point. Round 2, I will do 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Followed by 1 single crochet in the next stitch. I'll be repeating this pattern 2 more times over here. The repeat pattern is 2 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next stitch. This round will have a total of 9 single crochet. For round 3, the repeat pattern would be 2 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. I'll be repeating this pattern around and this round will have a total of 12 single crochet. Now let us crochet the last round for our nose. For this round, I will do single crochet 2 together or a single crochet decrease first. To do so, I'll insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. Instead of finishing this stitch, I will insert my hook inside the next stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. Now we'll have a total of 3 loops on the hook. We would have taken 2 stitches on the bottom and now I will yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. So this is called as the single crochet decrease or a single crochet 2 together. We have taken 2 stitches and completed it as 1 stitch. Now in the next 2 stitches, I'll be working 1 single crochet each. This is going to be the repeat pattern for round 4. The repeat pattern is single crochet 2 together or a single crochet decrease, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. This round will have a total of 9 stitches. After completing the stitches in the round, I'm going to join with a slip stitch in my next stitch and we can finish off over here leaving a long tail. We will use this tail to sew the nose. Now you can take a tiny amount of stuffing and stuff it in here. We do not have to close the opening, so there I have completed the nose. Now let us crochet the arms. I'm starting off with the skin color, which is off-white over here. So for round 1, I will do a magic circle and 6 single crochet inside the ring. For this pattern also, we'll be working in rounds and I'm not going to join at the end of each round unless I mention it. Round 1 will have a total of 6 stitches. For round 2, the repeat pattern would be 2 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next stitch. I'll be repeating this pattern around and round 2 will have a total of 9 single crochet. For round 3, I'll be working 1 single crochet in every stitch around. This round will have a total of 9 single crochet. For round 4, we'll be working single crochet 2 together or a single crochet decrease first, followed by 1 single crochet in the next stitch. This is going to be the repeat pattern for the round. This round will have a total of 6 stitches, and at the end of the round I'll be changing my color to yellow over here. I'm at the last stitch over here. I'll be changing my color to yellow in the last stitch. So I will insert my hook inside the stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So there I have started a single crochet, but instead of finishing the single crochet with the off-white color yarn, I'm going to take my yellow yarn. I will hold the yarn behind the project like this, and I will yarn over and pull through with the new color yarn. So once when you do that, you can pull both the yarn to make sure everything is tight over here, and you can secure it with a knot if you prefer. This will be on the inside of the project, so you do not have to worry about weaving these tails in. And then we can finish off the off-white color yarn. So there we have changed our color, and now let's begin working on round 5. For round 5, I will do 1 single crochet in every stitch around with the yellow color yarn. Round 5 will have a total of 6 single crochet. For round 6, the repeat pattern is 2 single crochet in the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next stitch. I'll be repeating this pattern around, and round 6 will have a total of 9 single crochet. For the next 6 rounds, that is round 7 to 12, I'll be following the same pattern. The pattern is 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Each round will have a total of 9 stitches, so you can work each round by crocheting 1 round, remove the stitch marker and place the stitch marker back in the last round and do 6 such rounds, or you can simply crochet 54 single crochets in a round. I'll meet you once when I complete round 12. At the end of round 12, we can join with a slip stitch in the next stitch and finish off over here, leaving a long tail. We will use this tail to sew the arms, so make sure the tail is long enough. And then we can stuff it lightly with some polyfill stuffing. Make sure to crochet 2 arms for 1 gnome. Now let us see how to weave in the tail. To weave in the tail, I'm threading the tail in a yarn needle and I'm turning it to the wrong side. So first I'm going to run this tail in the loops in the wrong side. You can go up and down or zigzag in any manner. So now I'm going to turn my work over and weave it in the other side. This time I'll grab a different set of loops. You can do this a few times. And then we can take the needle off and trim it off over here. So there we have weaved in the tail in one side. In the same manner, make sure to weave in all the other tails in this piece. Now let us see how to attach our mason jar lid in this. So here I have a mason jar lid, some polyfill stuffing and our project. Now first take some polyfill stuffing and stuff it lightly till around round 10. And then using the ridges as a guide, push the project backward. Next, take our lid, position it over here. We'll be attaching the lid to our round 12 over here. The best way to attach this is to place our lid over here and then push the piece, add some hot glue, and then glue it up. So I'm going to do this section by section till I attach the entire lid to our project over here. So there we have completed the hat. Make sure to assemble a women hat in the same manner. Now let us assemble the body portion. So here I have the body, nose and 2 arms. Now let us see how to assemble the nose onto our body cozy over here. So first I'm going to take the nose and thread its tail in a yarn needle, and I'm going to position the nose around 10, 11 and 12 of our body. And then we can sew it up. And once when we do that, we can weave in the tail. There I have attached the nose. The next step is to attach the arms on either side of our cozy over here. So I'm taking my arm, I'm going to thread the tail in a yarn needle. And we can flatten the opening of our arms over here. The next step is to attach this on top of our body. So I'm going to attach the arms on round 12, 5 stitches away from our nose. So here I have left 5 stitches and I'll begin attaching my arms on the 6th stitch, and we'll be sewing across both the layers of the arms and on to our body over here. Once when we attach it, we can weave in the tail. In the same manner, we can attach the other arm on the other side of the body in round 12, 5 stitches away from the nose. I'll meet you after I attach the other arm. So here I have attached the nose and the arms. The assembly for the body is same for both the gnomes till this point. It is the hair and the beard that makes the gnomes different. So now let me show you how to attach beard to our gnome. For that, I'm taking white yarn and I'm cut it into 6 inches long strips. I've taken 24 strips over here. So we'll be attaching these strips like fringes around the nose of our gnome. We'll be attaching it below our nose over here. And we'll be starting to attach it at this point all the way under till this point over here. So almost like a semicircle, and I'm going to split this into 8 points, and we'll be attaching 3 strands of yarn in each point. So let me show you how to attach the yarn. So first I'm going to take 3 strands over here. I will fold it into half. Now I will insert my hook under our nose over here. And next I will yarn over and pull through the folded loops through this stitch. So once when we have like this, I'm going to grab all the tails. Next I'm going to yarn over the tails and pull through the loops on the hook. And then we can tighten this up. So this is how I'll be attaching our yarns, like a fringe. So I'll be attaching it in 7 more points over here, and this should be like a semicircle. I'll meet you once when I attach all these strands. Here I have attached all 24 strands of white yarn in 8 different points under our nose. The next step is you can fluff out these yarns, or if you would like them to stay as such, you can trim it off to form a beard shape. Now let me show you how to fluff these up. So first you can take your yarn needle, and then you can separate the strands of yarn over here. This is optional. You can directly go about brushing them with your pet brush. So once when you do so, a yarn will split up like this. And then you can take out your pet brush and you can brush it out. See how our yarn is puffing out over here into very thin layers. So I'm going to do this for all these strands, and I will meet you once when I brush these out. This is how the beard looks after brushing it out. The next step is to trim it. Once when we do that, we would have a body that looks like this. Now let us attach hair for our women gnome. For that I'm taking 24 strands of white yarn. Each strand measures about 8 inches in length. So I'll be attaching 4 strands each at one point, and there'll be 3 such points on either side of the nose. So we'll attach the hair strands in round 12 of our body in the second, third and fourth stitch away from our nose on either side. So I'll be attaching it here in 3 points and then 3 points on the other side of the nose. I'll be attaching it in the same manner. So once when we have the strands over here, we can start braiding them. And then you can tie it up at this point. We can trim this off after we attach the other side, and so that the length is equal. So in the same manner, I will attach hair on the other side of our body over here. Now we can trim the edges. So there we have completed our women gnome and our man gnome. The next step is to take our mason jar and you can insert it inside this body cozy. You can add hot glue to it and fix it to our mason jar. This step is optional. The last step in the assembly is to take our hats with the lid and screw it on top of our gnome. Here we have completed our crochet teacher gnome jar cozy. I hope you enjoy crocheting this along with me. Please show your support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.